Hello everyone, it's Ayesha from godfm, and I want to talk products today that are going to help you if you are suffering from reactions and things like this with nanotechnology, the ringing in your ears. If you get ringing in your ears, headaches, backache, neck ache, bum ache, vagina ache, willy ache, boiling feet, itchy feet, if you get nanobites on your hands or itchy feet or peeling hands or fungus on your feet, I want to talk about things that will help you. Okay, so my number one go-to product is Damascus Earth, and I don't know how to spell it, but it's Damascus Earth is it's a ground up type of seashell, and it's you can buy the edible Damascus Earth. It looks like a white powder, and it's what they use with cattle to get rid of fleas, mites, and bed bugs actually as well. It's what's used by the commercial industry to get rid of fleas at mass and any ticks and any little insects don't like it. So if you've got this and you eat it, then it acts like an incinerator against worms and all sorts of parasites as well. It's what the farmers use for their animals, and it's one of the main things pig farmers use to clean the food, because they feed pigs everything, don't they? And it keeps away parasites mainly. So Damascus Earth should be on your product list as number one. Number two, bentonite clay should be also on your product list. Bentonite clay is you want the one that's edible as well, and you want to eat it. You can mix it with some honey or something. It is like eating mud, so but you don't want to get it on your teeth, okay? Because it will strip your teeth of any metal, okay? And you want to eat some of it, a tablespoon of it maybe once a week or once a month, just to keep it in the cupboard. It's very good for face masks as well, and brilliant for hair. If you want to strip your hair of all the stuff you've put on it and bring it back to basics, that's what you want. If you want to stop using commercial products on your hair and bring your hair back to how it should be without commercial products on, put bentonite clay on, leave it on overnight or for an hour, and then rinse it out, and it will strip your hair of everything that's bad. It's brilliant, it is. For those women who have stopped dyeing their hair, it's a brilliant product. And then you can start using natural products to clean your hair. Okay, and you can do body as well. It's very nice in the bath, and so is Damascus Earth also. And Damascus Earth, I often cook with it. It's not edible. I mean, it's not taste. It has no taste. It has no flavor. The bentonite clay, I don't go to a vet anymore for my cat, so I do Damascus Earth for the cat too, and he also gets bentonite clay and he loves it. Every time he's had bentonite clay, he sleeps so well, and he's so rested and calm and happy. Okay, so this is my go-to list. The other thing I buy, because I don't really like doctors and I don't like vets, I buy deworming products for my cat. What do I like? Well, Damascus Earth is very nice. The Damascus Earth, you can also put it into a spray bottle with some water. This is also really effective, sprayed on cats and dogs for getting rid of fleas, and sprayed all over bedding, and it's a really quick way of getting rid of fleas, carpets, and you can put some nice smelling fragrance inside it as well, and then it'll smell nice as well. Alright, great. I recommend you have some spray, because it's really good to spray on your privates as well. Okay, if you're using toilets, and you can spray it around the toilet and whatever. That's really good. I recommend it. So back to the worming. So I recommend, there's a product you can buy, and it's a deworming. There's lots of different ones, and they're all much of the same. They're all good. You want to buy a dewormer liquid for your pets and put it in the food, but one that also gets rid of ticks and lice and bugs and fleas and ticks, and it's also a dewormer, and this does something in the blood, and it makes them not so tasty for the critters, and it also is good for humans. I love it. Doesn't taste so nice, but just a little bit for me now and then really helps me, and I don't get bitten, and I don't have problems, and my cat doesn't have problems. If my cat starts scratching, then I give him some of this liquid. It's in a liquid bottle, normally about 100 mils, and I recommend you get that for yourself as well as for pets. Really nice. Basically, my cat is like a mini version of me. If he's unhappy, I'm unhappy. If I'm unhappy, he's unhappy. If he's got fleas, I've got fleas. It's simple. We're not happy. We're scratching, and we don't like it. So this is the way he is. If he's got stuff inside him, he's affected by the stuff as well. If he's got nano in him, and he's very unhappy, and he vomits, and he's really unhappy with this nano stuff, right? So as soon as if he's vomiting, it's usually because something's not right in his tummy. So a bit of bentonite clay is really good for tummy aches. Okay, so I recommend that. What else have we got? To keep the worms away, salts. I take the cheap salt, not so great, but you want to buy the ones you can get in the grinder for your food that you throw away when you're finished, because if you've got people interfering with your products, then you don't want them to be able to access your salt, because otherwise they put washing powder in it. Alright, so that's what I recommend with that. And then we've got bicarbonate of soda. This is baking soda. You can buy the basic cheap version at your supermarket, normally for £1 or something like this. I recommend you have a lot of that in. And you can have a teaspoon of this every day for about a week or 2 weeks, and it really will up your salt levels in your blood, and you'll feel a lot better. You can mix it with coconut, and then this is a go-to product that I make. Coconut and bicarb of soda mixed together. Basically get the coconut in the jar, melt it down, mix in a whole jar of bicarbonate while I'm melting it on a hob, and then I pour it back into the coconut jar that it came in, and it all fits nicely in that, and it's perfect for bath time and wiping on your privates and eating. Okay. For rashes and for this nano stuff, what I like is put the coconut stuff on my feet, and I also make an olive oil and Damascus earth mix, and I keep it in a little jar. And this is really nice to rub on your privates, on your feet, and up your nostrils, around your teeth, in your ears. Bit of olive oil, also very nice in the ears if you're having problems with ringing. The bird berries from the tree, ground up mashed with a bit of hot water and salt. Makes a great paste for sores, and Nano hates it. So if you eat a little cherry or put a cherry in the kettle, it might taste a little different, but you won't have ringy in your ears anymore. But then you need to up your vitamins, vitamin 12. Okay. But a great paste, and the way to protect it from going off is to line it with a bit of oil on the top, and then seal it and keep it in the cupboard. It's very nice. I've got some I made last year and it's still okay. What else is there? I do like the soda crystals for washing machines. Really, really like that in the bath. Sometimes I put bentonite clay and tenacious earth in a jar and I mix the two together. Sometimes I'll make a paste and I'll use it together as well. The coconut and bicarb is a very popular one for taking off makeup. You can also do face masks with it, and you can also use it in your hair. And so it's really, really lovely as a product. It's great as a body rub, and really makes your skin so soft and so nice. Another thing I like is baby oil. A bit of baby oil and bath oils. Bath oils from TK Maxx, quite nice. A little bit of bath oil in the bath, really lovely on the skin. Another one I really like is self-tan. The cheapest is fine. And when you've got a tan, you don't get nano. So having a tan is nice. This stuff doesn't like peroxide. So my cat sometimes has accidents, wee-wees and poo-poos, where there was a dog or cat must have lived here before, and so he's picked up the scent, and he's also decided that's a nice spot to have a go. Occasionally, if he's under attack like me, then he becomes anxious and unhappy and has accidents. So to get rid of smells, it will completely get rid of it. You mix bicarbonate of soda with peroxide, hair peroxide, that makes your hair blonde. You can buy the little tub of peroxide at the local supermarkets, or Savers normally, and then mix it in you get the big buckets, and you pour in half the peroxide, and then you put a few spoons of the bicarb, and then you add hot water, and then you mix it, and you rub and wash down the carpet area that's affected. The stronger the solution, the more effective the smell odor is removed. If you try and wash the carpets after accidents with laundry detergent or something like this, it makes the smell worse. So I recommend you do that first, leave it a day to dry, make sure it's all dry, and then you can wash the carpets. If you try and do it all at the same time, it doesn't always work so well. All right. So those are my tips. What else have I got? Oh yes, lavender, very nice. Lavender oils. I like oils. Having one of those oil burners, the electric ones, very nice. And scented candles, lavender, and lavender oils and lavender lotions, very nice. This stuff hates lavender, hates rose as well, rose oils, and herbs. Really hates ginger, hates garlic, hates rosemary. What was the other one? Oregano. Doesn't like oregano. So you can eat garlic raw, or you can have some dried garlic and eat a little bit of it every day. Rosemary mixed in with oil, just cooking oil, and some water makes a great lotion for after bath time. It's also a great lotion for your hair. Makes your hair really soft. And you can also get things that you can put in your hair that will help as well. I found making rice water, leftover rice water from rice, with orange peel, a bit of rosemary, and leave it to ferment, and then put it on your hair after it's fermented a week at least. You can leave it, the longer you leave it, the more effective it is, and this will get rid of nano and also make your hair grow really fast. Brilliant it is. And so sometimes I'll make it and I'll put it in my lotions in my bedroom. I make lotions, so I buy basic cheap lotion, then I add various lavender oils to it, bit of cooking oil, bit of water, and a bit of herbs, sometimes a bit of orange peel, and I make up my own little lotions, which I really like. You can do the same if you don't like spiders and insects. So an old spray jar with lavender and water and various other oils, essential oils. Brilliant at getting rid of insects and making things smell nice as a spray. Really nice. A lot of people have said about washing machines and what can they use that's natural. You can get washing machine magnets and they will clean your clothes. I haven't tried them, but the reviews are good, so I recommend trying that. And actually I really like bars of soap to wash my hair, for natural washing of hair. So I buy bars of soap, lavender really like, but you can buy other flavors as well. And I get it all foamy and I wash my hair. If I want to strip my hair down to basics, it'll actually feel a bit thicker, your hair, after you've washed it with this. And it seems to strip it of all the nonsense. Really comes clean. With the bentonite clay, you can actually hear it squeaky clean. It's so clean. So I recommend you do that. There's a product called EDTA, and this is a really good product. You can buy it as a powder, or you can buy it as pills. And if you're really struggling, you can have some of that. That will really help you. Cloves. Really recommend you get some cloves. Start having cloves and cinnamon and ginger mixed together with a bit of honey as with tea, and have this every day or once a week. But you want to get some cloves and ginger and cinnamon. If you've got an upset tummy, then what you do is you have one of those cinnamon jars that you buy from the supermarket. Have half a jar of that mixed with some honey and hot water, and you'll be on the toilet within half an hour and everything will come out of you. It's brilliant. So if you're trying to detox, then this is a really good way of doing that. There's something called red rice. I bought it. I heard that it gets rid of nano. I had 2 pills of it and I was violently ill for 2 or 3 days. I thought I won't do that again. But I seem to have got rid of the nano. So I didn't have a good reaction to it, but that might be because I got a lot of die-off symptoms, really nauseous, dizzy, very sweaty, very hot. But that might be because it was effective. Okay. Fasting is another one. And also garlic enemas. So garlic enemas is, you buy the cheapest enema bags you can buy, the throwaway ones, but you don't want to throw them away. You just bleach them and clean them after you've used them, because they're nice and soft and smooth, and they can fit up your bum real easy with a bit of oil or Vaseline, and it's brilliant. And you basically you cook up some garlic in water, and then you sieve it through and put it in the garlic enema bag. You want it to be elbow temperature. So if you put your elbow in and it's nice comfortable temperature, that'll be fine for your bum. All right. Basically. But if we're going to do official temperature tests, then you want it 38 degrees. Is it 28 degrees? You'll have to check that. And then it goes up your bottom. Okay? And you hold it in for 10-15 minutes. You shake around up and down. You want to hold it in for 10 minutes minimum, really. And then when you go to the toilet, if it stinks of fish, then you know you've got parasites. It gets rid of most things. With this nano, it crawls up your bum from the toilets, and then it sits in the lower intestine, and then between the lower and the large intestine, and then the large intestine and your gut system, basically. And it hijacks everything and takes over and has all the nutrients from your food. Okay. If you've got ringing in your ears, then you can make a bit of that rosemary oil water and get some kitchen sponges, cut them to size and stick them in your ear with a bit of that on. Dry it off a bit so you don't want it too wet. Put it in your ears and up your nostrils, because your nostrils and your ears are connected, and so is your pineals all together. So if you're having a bad reaction to this, then it's because it's something's going on in the back end of your face or whatever, right? Okay. The other thing is sensitive toothpaste now for you people, if you're struggling with this stuff, right? You don't want to buy cheap toothpaste ever, not ever again. Buy good toothpaste. Something Sensodyne, really good. And there's another one as well for sensitive teeth. You want to rinse your mouth out with salt water quite regularly. And you've got to treat it like you've got an allergy to these things. You're allergic to it, if you like. Like people are allergic to bees. So we have allergies to this stuff because we don't react well. So I recommend that you have some hay fever tablets handy, the ones that are against dust mites. So treat it like an allergy as well, and that helps you. The other thing is marijuana oil. Really nice, very nice. TK Maxx do one to relax you, and it wasn't that expensive, so I recommend you try that. But you can buy marijuana oil in Superdrug. I think it's £12, something like this. It's not that bad. You don't want to have it that often. A bit of olive oil in your belly button before bedtime, also very nice. I have also tried a bit of lavender in my water by accident. I was splashing it around the bed, and some I think went in my water, and I ended up having amazing dreams that night. Amazing dreams. I thought the water tastes funny. I think it tastes a bit lavendery. So anyway, sometimes I quite like a little bit of lavender now, 1 or 2 drops in a large cup of coffee or a large cup of tea now and then. Very nice. Studies have been done on lavender, and it opens your pineal. What else is there? Upping your vitamins. Lots of vitamin C. Cloves, walnut, and what was the other one? Cloves, walnut, and there's another one for getting rid of parasites. And you want to up your take on those sort of vitamins. Magnesium is another one, and zinc. Zinc kills cravings for sugar. Don't know why. Parasites don't like zinc. So that's definitely something you want to have. It hates vitamin C, so up your take on that as well. Bit of magnesium. Obviously, you can't afford to take all of these all the time, but as you can, top up on these and have them now and then. And this will help you as well. What else is there? I normally have a little jar of Domaceous earth and olive oil in my bag when I go out. If I'm feeling under attack or whatever, I put a little bit up my nostrils, and that helps as well, and around my teeth. Oh yes, you want to make up a bleachy spray with a cleaning product of your choice. Kitchen cleaner. So you want quite a strong cleaner that gets grease off. Mix it with some bleach and some water. So how much bleach? A couple of tablespoons in a big squeezy bottle. Shake one of those bottles that sprays. And, you want to fill it to 1 inch high of bleach, then another inch, or not really, about another inch of the cleaning product, then mix with water, shake it up, and that's your spray to go to cleaning every day for the walls, for the tiles, for you even. Get yourself a nice hard scrubbing brush. A nail brush is the right sort of texture, strength of scrubbing that I recommend you get. But you can get bigger scrubbing brushes, and you basically want to scrub off your body with a bleachy spray of some kind, and your head. If you're really under attack, this stuff goes in the skin, and clean yourself off. And you basically also try cleaning without gloves with bleach, and this stuff will come off your hands as well. If you've got any new moles and things like this, I found it's connected, and I pluck them off. Don't like them. What else is there? If you feel your face and it feels like it's not smooth, it's a bit rough, this is the stuff. So you want to get some sea salt. Now the salty mix I was telling you to make for the bath, it's a bit too smooth as a salty rub, and the salty rub is quite expensive in the supermarket. So what you can do then is get some of the grinding salt and grind some salt into it, so you've got some ground thicker pieces in there. Or if you can buy thicker salt pieces, right, and put it in there, then use it in the bathroom. This will help you too. And what else is there I do? I made up this mix. What's in here? I made up some, for fungus on your feet. If you've got fungus, this often is connected with the stuff as well. Bleachy spray on feet and a scrubbing brush. Very good. Gets rid of all that nonsense. But also a bit of vinegar, apple cider vinegar, mixed with bicarbonate of soda and lemon. Very good. Rub it on, leave it as a paste on your feet. Oh, coconut oil as well. Put it on your feet, leave it on. What you could do is get a bandage and make this paste and put it all over your feet. Bandage your feet up. Put some socks on and just leave it like that and see how you feel, once you've been doing that for a while. Pretty much covers it. Oh, lemon is brilliant. So a bit of lemon in water, but also having lemon around for washing up. If you've got greasy stuff in your sink, it's the stuff. If you've got yellow sticky stuff on the plugs and on the things, it's the stuff. You want to bleach and get it off. If you want to clean the walls, get one of those floor mops that are flat. Make a hot bleachy mix and basically go over the walls with this and the ceilings, and also spray all the doors and whatever regularly to get rid of the stuff. If you've got brown marks and dirty sticky things, and you might have to get your plates out and everything and do that as well with your mugs, and just go over it, like you've just bought it. Just go through everything as if you just bought it from the charity shop. Someone it's got really dirty things, so you've got to clean it all. Your pots and your pans need all the same really heavy cleaning, There's stuff called the pink stuff. It's brilliant for getting this stuff off as well. I recommend it. But also the sticky stuff's quite hard to get off. So I use white spirit. And that's very effective at getting rid of sticky stuff off anything. So also, if you're really suffering with children, to get rid of fleas, there was a product that we used to use and when the children were young. And it's a South African recipe. It's paraffin, vinegar, and cooking oil. And basically what you do is you mix it as even quantities, so a Coke bottle size, and you mix it in all together. You can use any vinegar, I use the brown vinegar for it, cooking oil and paraffin. Mix it to even quantities and put it in your bottle, and then apply it onto your hair and your head. You need to get yourself a head towel so that it doesn't go in your eyes. But you want this to go around your ears and all over that area and around your neck and down your back. Because it gets rid of parasites and it gets rid of nano. Leave it on your head for half an hour and then wash off and shampoo and conditioner as normal. And basically you've just got to treat it like you're dealing with parasites all the time. Okay, this is very effective. It's very effective at getting rid of fleas, lice, and nano. And also the rosemary oil mix is brilliant for dogs and cats to get rid of fleas and also to get rid of nano. So again, you could make a doggy spray or a cat spray. My cat hates being sprayed, so I've got it in a little push pump container, and I put a little bit in my hand and I just rub it on his fur, and it makes his fur really soft and he doesn't scratch so much, and he's really happy when I put it on him. So that's really nice as well. If you've got green moldy stuff in your yard, like I've got, then what you can do is, I actually found washing detergent mixed with the Oxy pink vanish type products. Very good. And bleach, mix it up in a hot bucket, get a hard scrubbing brush on it and scrub away and then rinse. Very good, very effective. I recommend that you cover all your sinks, put something in the sink so that sinks aren't open, and all the taps need a little cover on so that the water is filtered. Or you can buy little filters that you can attach to the pipes for about £7 as well. So they're basically a little plastic thing with an opening on each side, and you just fit it with your plumbing. And it's not electrical or anything. It's just got a filter inside which you have to empty as well. So that I recommend you start looking at things like this. Magnets are my favorite go-to. I always have lots of magnets. If I'm really under attack, then I actually get one of my big fishing magnets, the 250 to 500 kilo magnets. Pick up. They're the size of my palm, and I put it on my chest and I wear it in my supportive vest for the day. I also do magnet massages with these. Brilliant for the head, back, shoulders. If you've got a really sore neck, it's a favorite of theirs. If you get your fingers and just point them just into your neck and above by your shoulders, 2 fingers, and point and push, you'll feel a relief. And do this and you can basically give yourself a mini massage. Brilliant. Absolutely wonderful for releasing all that tense pressure around your neck. You can do it all the way around your neck. And then once you've been doing it a while, you can then do a roll. And that's where you roll your head forward and you touch your chest with your chin, and then roll your head all the way around to the back of your head and down the side, and then do it the other way. It's the Jane Fonda head roll that she would do before she did her aerobics workout. So if you're looking for it, just look for that. Okay, and I do that regularly. The other thing that will really help you is to dance. Have a good dance around, put some very good music on, and dance. Because I found this really helps. Aerobics helps, I don't know why. Dancing and singing and this kind of thing. Dingers, they're really nice. Okay, so you get tuning tongs, and you get different ones, so you can buy a range of them, and they're not that expensive. The 528, the 629, is it 629? 926, various ones. And basically I use my magnets with them, and I tong them with my magnets, and they go ding, and then I just leave them to go. And I can position them inside the magnet if I take out the nut, and then I put them in there, and I sometimes do 2 or 3, and I go ding, 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 and I just let the frequency run. I recommend that. And then you can also get pot magnets, and they're 33 kilo pickup. Recommend them. People use them for growing plants, and I really like them. So having one of those in your pocket or in 2 pockets will help you balance yourself as well. Really nice. If you're really struggling, massage your feet with magnets also. I recommend the little small neodyne magnets, and different size small ones, very handy. If you're really struggling with the ringing, then put some earphones in that you buy, the cheap ones that are not Bluetooth, and then just cut the cable and put those in your ears, or just leave the cable and put them in your ears, and they will also really help you. You want to get one without a microphone, ideally, I think. But anyway, this will really help you as well. I have found the foam mattress to be the best of mattresses, so I recommend that. But you'll need some Damascus earth regularly on the mattress, because they might put stuff on the bed. Okay. And washing machine, Damascus earth as well, very important, and also the salts. This gets rid of the nano. Clean out the inside of the washing machine in the drum regularly. Put a bit of Damascus earth in there as well to get rid of any nano. Don't leave your clothes in the washing machine after you've washed them, because I found they've got control of the water somehow, and they can pump it so that it becomes all damp and full of water again. So try and take them out after you've done the wash quite soon, or put them on a rinse again. What else? If you've got little holes in your windows, they're somehow connected with the windows, don't know why. You want to fill up holes, and you sort of little holes in cupboards that shouldn't be there. If it doesn't look like it should be there, get rid of it. Feet on furniture, if it has little metal feet that have been added, this is somehow connected, and it's like it locates your devices and your appliances. Bluetooth speakers, always turn the volume down and reset the speakers after you've used them, and remove the device from your phone. If you can't do this with a speaker, then get rid of it and don't have it. If you've got a computer, they'll be in it. So you need to really know how to switch off the Bluetooth and everything else, otherwise they'll be in it while it's off. TVs, basically you want to get the aviation blanket for the homeless. It's a silver type of blanket. You want to buy a pack of 50 of these things and keep them. Very handy. Cover up areas that are affecting you. Mirrors are brilliant also to face back this stuff. Magnets in the window, very handy, very nice. Golly, what else? Having lots of different radios on in different rooms, also very nice. Not too loud, just a subtle radio, so it sort of breaks up the frequencies. Every time you hear a helicopter or whatever, you want to get yourself a little radiation cap, and then you can put that over your head every time you hear one going over your house. You want to, from a biblical standpoint, you want a Bible, and you want to have a little Bible on you all the time. You want to pray in the morning and at night and in the day. In your head if you want to, but you need to read the Bible. Try and dedicate some time in the morning to reading the Bible and prayer and praise of the Lord. Having scripture in your windows, also very good. Having garlic outside the windows and outside, very good. Gets rid of demons. Anoint your doorways with anointing oil and holy water. The anointing oil, you make it with olive oil, and you put your finger inside. If you're saved by the blood and you're resurrected from the dead and you've accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, then you can make this oil. Put your finger in, you say, I anoint this as anointing oil, and all demons will flee and be petrified. Through the blood of the Lamb, I anoint this oil. And everywhere I put it, it will be sanctified and made holy and clean. And then you do all the doors and windows and sills. And you might have to do it every day. And then you can do the same with holy water. You put your finger in and you anoint this as holy living water. Through the blood of the Lamb, all demons will flee. Everything will be healed. Nothing will be able to pass the barrier of this water. Sprinkle your house with it. Very effective. Prayer as well. Talking to God and trying to follow God. Trying to learn passages from the Bible off by heart will also help you every day, and just keep repeating them because you're learning them, and this will also help you. Going through anything that you think is unfinished business, sins that you've committed, just trying to correct your wrongs, forgiveness, making sure you've forgiven everyone, got rid of all the baggage, and things like this as well. Also, I want to talk about appliances and what I found affects me. Kettles and toasters give me problems. I don't have any of those. Don't have any toasting machines. I don't have a vacuum because it's a problem for me. The air purifier that I was talking about, this is a problem. So I have to put it in a different place and unplug it. It's a real bind and hassle. Otherwise, they get it to vibrate in another part of the house. You don't want things plugged in unless they're on, and you want to plug them into extension leads, to different plugs to where they normally would be, so you can dislodge wherever they're trying to link things to. Most of the time this is the water, so you can switch off the water, and this will help you also. And you can switch off your electricity. If you want to sleep well, then I recommend either you put all the lights on and sleep with the lights on, and one of those holiday eye masks. And the other thing you can do is open all your windows when you sleep, so that the nano is not being pumped into your house. Close your bathroom door when you're sleeping. You don't want anything from the bathroom coming out, because most of the time this is the bathroom. If you've got a smart meter, you want to try and use, you can buy orange juice, and you can buy, from the dry section, milk cartons, in cartons, and inside the cartons is a silver lining, and it's brilliant. So you cut it up and you make electrical covers for your boxes, for your electrical boxes. It can do this also for your router. They're very effective. Sometimes you get rice in these silver lined bags. You want to keep those and put it up against your router. It'll block out a lot of this radiation that comes into your house. What else? You can spray your light bulbs silver. And again, lamps, they basically need to be unplugged when they're not being used, as well. And sometimes take out the fuses on all of your lamps. And radios and TVs need to be unplugged. Same with take the fuse out. The other thing you can try and do is plug them into different plugs or extension leads. This gives you a bit more control. Then plug the extension lead into itself with those things plugged into it. Otherwise, they use the power source that its last location was used on, and then they'll use that plug socket connected with that appliance. Washing machines and fridges, I don't know exactly what they do, but something happens with those. I found lights seem to be the issue. So sometimes I will turn off the lights if I'm just being affected by it. Can't always identify what's causing the problem. Switching off the plug, switching on the plug, switching on the electric, switching off the electric. These things help sometimes. If you've got burning in your feet, then it's because there's something that's causing it, and it's trial and error. In my case, burning feet normally means that someone's hooked up something in the house to me. And so this is really frustrating. Like I've got a sound device, it's like a speaker and a light, and it's got Wi-Fi on it, so they've probably hooked up to that. And I found now when I use it, they seem to have everything on. Switch off your Wi-Fi when you're not using it. Have a few phones if you can, if you know how to get them safe. Learn how to use a router. Make sure you know how to reset routers. Have a practice. Don't be frightened. Play and do what you need to do. Go through your phone. Go spend a day fiddling around with your phone, working out all the settings, trying out different things. And this will also help you back up your phone and then wipe it and then restore from backup regularly. Very useful. Very nice. And you know those incense sticks? I recommend you get some of those. They're very nice as well. They really seem to help. A bit of smoky tissue in a bowl. Smoke out the place as well. Also works really well. Those flea foggers work really well. So you can get a couple of those and leave the house for a day, and it'll get rid of a lot of the nano as well. Yeah, I think that covers pretty much everything. What else? Oh yes, the blackout window tinting for cars. You can buy it online quite cheaply. I would just go to Halfords though and just buy it from Halfords, because otherwise, because you want it to be blacked out so that they can't see in at night as well as daytime. If you're like me, you'll put it up and they'll swap it for a different one. You also want some blackout roll-out blinds, so you can make them. You buy the fabric, and then you cut it to size, and then you nail one corner and one corner onto the window frame with a small little hammer and nail or a tiny little screw, and then you roll it up and you have a bit of string and you put it around it and it holds it up. And then when you're really, really having a hard time, you can use that as well, and this will black out everything. Wearing the blackout eye mask, very good. And also having a towel over your head when you're sleeping is also very handy. Stops you breathing in all this nano if you're having your house pumped full of it every time. So these are my top tips and products. Also, zeolite is a binding product. It's a type of pill you can buy. You can buy this, and also recommend you get some if you're going to have bentonite clay. You need that, as well as diatomaceous earth and the salts. Very good. And what else was there? Bentonite clay, zeolite. There's so many bits and pieces that I really like. I really like topping up on vitamins and things. And also clean your shoes every time you use them. Disinfect. If you're wearing underwear, they're messing with my underwear. They chop up my underwear, put holes in it, and they also get men to wear it so that one of the legs is the size of my waist. So I have to throw my underwear away. But don't just throw it away, cut it up, because otherwise they will bring it back into the house and swap it with the new underwear that you've just bought, which is what they did to me. If you throw anything away, break it, make sure it's completely cut up. And look out for long hairs and things in the sink and on your body and over the bath or the shower area. You want to disinfect the shower head, and you want to put something over it. If you're showering, it's going to have the stuff in it. So you want to filter on that water supply, ideally. And basically this hair that you get, you want to burn it. After you've brushed your hair, take the hair out the hairbrush and burn it. Your socks, sometimes they'll put stuff on the socks, so you might have to buy socks quite regularly, because what they do with me is I've got small feet and they swap my socks so that they're really thick, big socks, so that they fall down. So you might want to buy some socks and top up on these things as well. If you're eating food, you can't leave anything open in the house, otherwise it'll be tampered with. Coffee, milk is a problem. You might want to have powder milk from now on. Otherwise it's milk every time for me. That's what they really like. Or cold drink, or any sort of orange juice. If you've opened it, they will be in it and put stuff in it. It's really horrible. And sticky stuff on the walls as well. It's just constant. And what else? I've found taking plugs off lamps quite effective at stopping the stuff. The ringing is normally generated by lights or lamps, speakers, fire alarms, and they control everything through the fire alarms. So what you can do is press the fire alarm so it goes beep, 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 and it resets it all a bit nicely. And wearing the cap as well. The rice bags that I was talking about, the one with the silver, you can make that into a little head cover as well. With the aviation foil, you can also make yourself bed covers by taking an old duvet cover, taking it and turning it inside out, and then sellotaping it on and joining it very gently inside. And this is a very quick solution to radiation, and having one underneath the mattress will also help you as well. Mirrors are a problem. Old gilt mirrors, get rid of any old gilt mirrors, because demonic entities can enter the house through those. Having two mirrors facing each other can. Try not to have a mirror in the bedroom, and this kind of thing as well. And just having mirrors generally, you want to have them so they're facing the neighbors. This will really help you. I pray this does help you, and you find this helpful. What else is there? I know there was something I was going to talk about. Can't remember what it was now. Yeah, I've always got little jars of things. I always keep the jars, and keep all the little bottles.
Basically, if you clean something, it's always good to have
toilet roll to clean it with, so you're throwing the stuff away. Because if you use a cloth, the nano's going to go on the cloth, it's going to go in the sink, and it's going to go everywhere. So you want to actually just get rid of it and throw it away in a tissue. If you've got dried flowers, then you want to make a big bucket of hot bleachy water, and you want to bleach these flowers here and leave them in for 20 minutes and then lift them out. And then also your vases, clean those and bleach those as well. They really like to do stuff with the flowers, I've found. And aerials as well. I basically can't have a TV. Every time I watch TV, I reset the TV back to factory settings, then I cover it with foil and all the stuff to protect myself from it. I take out the TV controller batteries, because anything with a TV controller, it's the same frequencies that they're operating on. I take it out, I throw the controllers in a drawer. And then I also have a radiation box, which is an EMF protection box, and I put my phones in there, and basically keep anything that's smart in them. Same with car keys. I've got a little car key type pouch, and I put my fob in there and my car keys, because they can connect everything through the car keys and connect everything to your house and everything else. It's a pain in the ass, it really is. So I hope this helps you. Also, a bit of bleachy water down the sink and whatever is also very handy. And sometimes orange peel in the sink's nice too. These are the little things that I've found really help me. I also make a V2K machine, which I can make them for you as well. But you can't really go wrong with prayer. Prayer, by the way, when AI was listening to a man, he was praying, and he asked AI what he heard, what the AI heard. And the AI heard that basically there was a strong voice saying, "Go away, you're not welcome here." And basically, when you're praying, they're hearing something else. So it's supernatural, is prayer. Okay? And don't forget that you're not alone, that God is with you, and that God will protect you through the whole process of whatever's going on right now. Okay? Alright. I pray you have an amazing day. It's Ayesha from godfm, and if you want to find me, you can find me on Podbean, Spotify, Amazon, Samsung, Chrome, YouTube, Apple, X, as well as TikTok and Telegram as godfm News, godfm News, godfm Radio, godfm Group, and godfm Media. Alright, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care.